Good afternoon. I'm Randy Tramp. I'm a freelance writer in southeast South Dakota. It's a little cooler today, but still not too bad. We had a little bit of rain this morning, but it wasn't too bad. Had a great day. I've been I've been participating in NaNoWriMo month, which is National Novel Writing Month. Good afternoon, Jan. And I've been feel the pressure. I feel the pressure of it, but I'm not allowing it to take me into stress. I like pressure. I like to put deadlines on myself. I like to have that stretch me. And so it is. It is. I am getting my 1,600 words per day. So far, I'm on that. The weekend's coming up. Good afternoon. The weekend is coming up, and so we'll see. We'll see if I can keep the pace. I'm hoping to. And so I am. Each afternoon, I've been going through self-editing for fiction writers, and looking at if you're a writer. Thank you for the love. The book is by Rennie Brown and Dave King. Is there anybody out there that is a writer? Are you a writer? Love to see if I have anybody out there that's a writer. Hope everybody's having a good afternoon. Getting into the book, we're in chapter 4, talking about dialogue mechanics. Sometimes I struggle with putting the word said. S-A-I-D. Something inside me tells me that I want to have more variety. But said is okay. It's a transparent word. It's more of a punctuation. It's a punctuation than it does a verb. And it's when we begin to put other words besides said, like Tom said after a sentence, after a dialogue, we begin to take the reader away from our writing and start putting the reader into our technique, and that's not a good thing. We want to avoid expressions and adverbs. I was writing a scene today, and I was so tempted. And it's in my book, Night to Night. It's a book I wrote last Nano Month, last year during Nano Month. And I'm in the editing, rewriting stage. And there was a portion in it. One of the things I go back and look and I edit if I'm telling, because I don't want to tell, at least not much. I want to show. And I had that L word. When you see a word that is an LY word, most of the time that could be your telling. He walked slowly. I had that in my writing. She walked slowly. They walked slowly. They were headed down a path. And it was easier for me to go ahead and put slowly. I had to cross that out. I had to get rid of that. And I had to think of a way to write it. And so I wrote it in such a way as they're walking down this path. She pauses to stoop down and begin to look at the flowers. I wrote it in that way that showed them walking slowly. Because even when they got back up, even after they continued their walk, they glanced at the surroundings. People passed them, moved around them, all to show that they were going slow. Now, it was a whole lot easier for me in the beginning just to put, they walk slowly. But who wants to be told anything? As a reader, they couldn't get into the being there. And that was the goal in that scene, is to bring the reader with me, to bring them right along. I like a good book that does that. I'm reading Nicholas Sparks. Nicholas Sparks, See Me. I got the large print from the library because that's all they had. But excellent author. I love his style of writing. I feel like I'm right there. One of the things my mentor told me is, Randy, he said, you have to slow down. And so I've been working hard to slow down in my writing, to not only to get rid of the word slowly, but also to just slow down. When you put those words in, you tangle your reader into your technique. The next part of that was, don't open a paragraph with a speaker attribution. A speaker attribution is a, in the middle of dialogue, you want your reader to know who is speaking. Let me see if I can go into the book and find an attribution. Here's an attribution. Colin nodded, and after saying goodbye to Jill, they headed down to the parking lot. That's an attribution. And the book, Self-Editing, is suggesting don't open a paragraph with a speaker attribution. Start with dialogue and place attribution at the first natural place. Here's one. I don't know, he said. I've always thought plungers were underrated as kitchen utensils. There you go. Well, hope you enjoyed today. I'll be here tomorrow. The writing world. And you have a wonderful day. Randy Tramp, Yankee, South Dakota, signing off.